Good morning. Welcome to episode 4 of the Crafty Dragonfly. My name is Stephanie and you can find me on Instagram as the Crafty Dragonfly. Today's episode is going to be about crochet as usual and a little bit of sewing at the end, so stay tuned for that. I've got some happy post as well to show you, and a couple of finished projects and some works in progress as usual. So grab yourselves a hot drink. I've got one. Got my tea today. And pause the video first, because otherwise by the time you've made your drink and got back I'll have finished. So pause the video, grab yourselves a hot drink and join me for the next half hour whilst I chat about all things yarny and some happy posts. So we'll start with finished projects. I have finished the daisy square cushion cover that I was working on last episode, and it's worked up really well. I'm very pleased with the yarn choice. It, as I said previously, it's got a slight halo to it, Escapist Stonewashed XL, that's what I've used, but it's very chunky, and it's just a nice wool to work with. So I did a simple envelope style back, and then I've just done that on the front. I've just put the squares together. There's 9 all together, so I enjoyed that. It was nice. It really nice project, nice, easy, beginner friendly project to do as well. So yeah, pleased with that. So that's that one. And then I have finished my acorns, leaves and toadstools. Now I made quite a few. I spent a nice happy couple of hours making these up, and then I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them. I was going to make some more and put them on a wreath, but then I didn't have I've only got a heart-shaped wreath left, and I wanted a circular one, so I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. So for now I've just put them in a jar. But I think what I will do, and I think I did mention this last time actually, I'm going to just put them onto a little garland, and we have a bookcase in the lounge, so I think I'm just going to hang them on that. So these are the toadstools, and I've got little acorns, you can see those, and some oak leaves, and I've got the other leaves there. Oops, the little, just ordinary little brown leaves there. So yeah, I've enjoyed doing those. I've put a little berry in as well. Yeah, they've, as I say, quite happy with them in the jar at the moment. They look nice as a decoration, an ornament on their own. So I'm quite happy to just leave them in the jar for now. I got the patterns for all of these from Kate Eastwood's 35 Crocheted Wreaths and Garlands, the book. So I'll leave a link to that below. So they're very, very easy. Kate's patterns are really easy to read, so I've done those. So that's my finished objects, and I have my works in progress, which I've got the Christmas blanket that I was working on last time. I've finished the snow row now, so that's and you've got the edging up at the top. So, and that's done in the Karen sparkly yarn. The reason I've not got as much done as I was hoping to get the sky started, and or the next colour started, but I ran out of the sparkly yarn, so I've had to order some and wait for that to come through. But it looks really nice on the edging there, if you can see. And yeah, and it's already, it's got, even though it's the paint box Simply DK, it's already got quite a nice weight to it, and it's not that big. So I should imagine once I've done the rest of it and then I've put the pieces on, it will be quite a nice weighty blanket. So I like that. So that's that, and that's the colour, the colour that's going on next above it. So that's quite nice. So that's those. And then I have started another work in progress, which is a hat. It's a simple, just a simple plain bobble hat. I'll leave a link to the pattern below. It's a free pattern on Love Crafts. So I just thought I'd do that. Oops, and I fell off my knee then. And it works up like that. It's a brim at the bottom that you turn up, so you can see already, and then there's the top. So it's worked as one piece that way, and then you seam it together. So that's your brim at the bottom, you see, and then the top is what you gather together like you do with pumpkins, and then you put you sew it together and put your pom-pom on the top. So, and that's quite nice. This yarn is beautiful. I've never used it before. It's Millamia in Sweden, naturally soft Aran, and it's 100% wool. Now I thought, oh, wool, and I know people have said it can be a bit scratchy, but I'm not getting anything from that. No tingling, nothing at all. It's can you see? It's a 50-gram ball, this, and I've bought 4. That's what it said I needed for the pattern. So, and I don't know what shade it is. Does it say the shade? Cinder, that's the shade, Cinder. Just a nice plain colour, but I like this colour. So that's really nice and very lovely to work with on your hands. So hopefully by the time I video next, this will be done and I'll wear it. I'll put it on for you to see. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. It's just a simple stitch, and as I say, I'll leave a link to that pattern below because it is a free pattern, so that's okay. Okay, and we've got the last segment now, which is actually next to the last segment. This is the happy post bit. So I have ordered some more yarn. Didn't need any, but I've ordered some. But that's because I want to start a chunky blanket. So I've got this paint box Simply Chunky, and it's very chunky, it's lovely. And this is in the colour, I think it's just cream or vanilla, but the number is 307. You can see that. And it calls for a 6mm hook, so nice and chunky, should work up quite quickly. I have a blanket pattern picked out in Kate's book, the Crocheted home book that I've just bought, so I will hopefully get that started and have something to show you next time. So I'm really, yeah, it's lovely, very very chunky, so I'm sure that will work up quite nice. I do like paint box yarns. And the next one is not yarn, it's a little bit different. and it's I came across an illustrator on Instagram called Brooke Marie, and she sells cards. I think she's starting an illustration club, a monthly illustration club. But I wanted to show you because it's, and I will leave a link to her Instagram below, or I'll put it on the screen. And it's just, her Instagram feed's lovely, and she's such she does such lovely nature inspired drawings, and that's what drew me to her. So and she puts a little card in with a welcome to October, and she's put dearest Stephanie, and then obviously she's got a little bit about October. These are the cards. I think she includes 4 cards. 3, is it 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she includes 3 cards, a postcard, and then a little print. So that's the postcard, and you have the option of asking for a little magnet so you can put them on your fridge. So I like things like that. So I'll probably put that one up today just for a change. That's the print that she includes, and I've dropped it, sorry. That's the print. And then even the cards are embossed. You might not, the camera might not pick that up, but they're embossed. And then this is a birthday card, and she signs them at the back. So just lovely. But have a look. I love that one, the bike. That's a thank you card, and this one is very, very October inspired. So beautiful, really nice. And she even included a bookmark, which is lovely. Even that's illustrated, and a little tag. And there's nothing on the tag, so that you can use it if you want to, if you can bear to part with it. So that's really nice. So as I say, I'll leave a link to all that below. And I think we're on the final stretch now, the home stretch. I'll just have a quick drink of my tea. And this segment is a little bit different. Now, it's a sewing section. It's only going to be a few minutes. And if it's not your thing and you just wanted to listen to the crochet bit and the happy post, then thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you next time on my next video. And if you want to stay tuned just for this last few minutes, then that's great, and thank you for doing that. So this is as I said, a sewing section. What I've decided to do is I am opening an Etsy shop, and in that shop I am going to be selling project bags, or bags that you don't have to have them as a project bag. They can be for makeup, toiletries, you can gift them. It's coming up to a certain time of year, so if you like everything handmade, then it's a lovely time to start. So this is, I'm going to have different sizes. This is the large project bag. It's a drawstring bag. It's lined, fully lined. You can see. Don't know how well this will come out on camera. I've yeah, fully lined. It's in 100% cotton, and it's in Essex. The bottom half is in Essex linen, so it just gives it that nice soft feel. It's interlined. It's got some nice interlining in, and it will probably fit. I've put the measurements I'll leave the measurements of it below, actually, in the description below the video. But if you wanted to head over to the Etsy shop, you can have a look at and see what the size is on there. So so that's going to be the large size of project bag, and I'll just add them to the shop as I make them. The next one, this is a slightly smaller size. Again, I'll put the measurements, they're on my Etsy shop anyway. So this is probably, if you're going to have it as a project bag, it would be a sock project bag maybe, because it will fit comfortably one skein of yarn in. And but that would be a good sock knitting project bag. It's I've called it a scrappy bag because even though this section at the bottom is the same, the top half is different. So, but again, it's drawstring. It's got some, it's lined, but that's with a plain lining this time. So, but it's and it's got a box bottom. So that's that one. And last but not least is, this can be a cosmetic bag, a notions pouch, depends what you want to use it for. That's got a box bottom. It's zipped, this one, so slightly different. It's fully lined, you can see, and then it's got the bottom, the box bottom, and that's I've put quite a stiff interfacing in that one, because I thought if somebody wanted to use it as a makeup bag, for instance, it would definitely stand up, but that's why it's got a stiffer interfacing in. So, and then I've enclosed the zip there, and that one will be on my Etsy shop as well. So if you get a few minutes, I'll leave a link to my shop in the description bar below as well, and it will be on my Instagram page. So that's it. So if you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you next time.